Hi there, welcome to Pillow Hour. A soft space for your mind to slow down and drift away. Find your most comfortable position, let your body settle. Take a long, deep breath, and then slowly let it go. With every breath, feel yourself becoming a little lighter, a little calmer. Tonight, we're going on a journey. Not far, but far enough from the noise. A quiet escape, tucked in the gentle hills, where tall pines whisper and the stars are always watching. You're going on a little trip to a campsite that waits for you, just you, at the edge of a forest clearing. There's a tent already set up, a cozy sleeping bag inside, and a flickering lantern casting a warm glow. Everything is taken care of. You didn't have to pack. You didn't have to plan. You're just here. And the air smells of pine needles, wood smoke, and just a hint of cocoa. In the distance, a stream hums softly. And above, the night sky is starting to stretch open, revealing the first shy stars of the evening. This story will unfold slowly, like a fire crackling to life. No need to rush. There's nowhere else to be. Let the world outside fade away. Let thoughts grow softer, like footsteps in the forest moss. You are safe. You are warm. And the sky is waiting. Close your eyes if you haven't already, and when you're ready, we'll begin our journey to Stargazing Camp. You're walking slowly now, on a narrow forest path, just wide enough for one person. The trail beneath your feet is soft, a gentle mix of pine needles, soil, and the occasional crunch of a twig. Each step feels easy, unhurried, quiet. The air is cool, but not cold. Just enough to make you want to zip your jacket up a little higher and tuck your hands into your sleeves. A breeze drifts through the trees, rustling the leaves in a sleepy whisper. Above you, the sky is dimming into a soft shade of blue-gray, that moment just before twilight begins. You glance up, and already, you can see the early evening stars, faint, like someone's drawn tiny chalk dots across a darkening canvas. You're carrying nothing. Your backpack is weightless, or maybe, you're not carrying one at all. Everything you need is already waiting for you. This isn't a trip you have to work for. It's a gift. A gentle retreat. A night made just for you. As you walk, you pass a wooden sign, carved by hand. It simply says, "Welcome to Stargazing Camp." The letters are smooth, aged by time and sun. Beneath it, a small lantern glows softly, lighting the path ahead. The forest begins to open. The trees thin out, and you step into a wide clearing, where the grass is soft and wildflowers gently sway in the wind. There, tucked at the edge of the clearing, is your tent. It's already set up, a perfect dome of warm-colored canvas. A little flag flutters gently on top, just for charm. The flap is open, inviting. Inside, you glimpse a thick sleeping bag, folded blankets, a small woven rug on the floor. It looks perfect. To one side of the tent, there's a wooden crate with some essentials, a book of constellations, a pair of soft wool socks, and a thermos of warm spiced tea. You can smell the cinnamon and honey even from here. You step inside for a moment, kneel on the soft rug, and take it in. The space is snug and peaceful. Outside, the crickets have begun their nighttime song. And above, the sky is deepening with every breath you take. A little distance away, a fire pit is gently crackling, already lit. Someone's thought of everything. A cozy chair is placed beside it, with a blanket draped over the back. You walk over, settle into the chair, and wrap the blanket around your shoulders. The fire glows golden orange, flickering in the breeze. Its warmth soaks into your skin, your fingers, your cheeks. You lean back and look up. The sky is growing darker now, and the stars are slowly multiplying, as if the universe is opening just for you. You take a sip of the tea. It's the perfect temperature, comforting and smooth. And for the first time in a while, you feel completely still. You're here at Stargazing Camp. And the night is just beginning. You take another slow sip of tea and then gently set the thermos down beside your chair. The warmth of the fire lingers on your skin, but the sky above pulls your attention upward. It's darker now, a rich indigo, and the stars are beginning to shine with more confidence. You spot a few constellations already, but you're not in a rush to name them. Tonight is not about knowledge. It's about wonder. You stand, slowly, wrapping the blanket around your shoulders, and begin to explore the clearing. The grass beneath your feet is cool and springy, dotted with tiny glowing mushrooms, yes, glowing, just faintly. Pale blues and gentle greens pulse softly from their caps, like nature's night lights. It's just enough light to walk by, no flashlight needed. To your left, you notice a small wooden table set up beneath a tree, with a notebook, a fountain pen, and a pair of binoculars waiting for you. The notebook is handmade, thick, cream-colored pages and a leather cover. You open it. The first page says, "Dear Stargazer, tonight is yours. Write if you wish. Dream as you do. Everything you imagine here matters." You smile and run your fingers over the page. Then gently close the book and continue walking. Behind the tent, a hammock sways lightly between two tall pine trees. A lantern hangs overhead, casting a soft, amber glow. You step closer, run your hand over the fabric. It's thick, cozy, and inviting. You make a note to come back here later, maybe for a little stargazing nap. Near the edge of the clearing, you find a shallow wooden box. It's filled with soft supplies, a pair of extra slippers, some handmade wool gloves, and a knit cap with tiny embroidered stars. All your size. All waiting, just for you. You pull the cap over your ears and slip your feet into the cozy slippers. They're soft, warm, and slightly oversized, in the best way. You feel like a character in a bedtime story, somehow. Real, yet gently enchanted. This place doesn't demand anything from you. It simply welcomes. You return to the tent and begin to settle your space for the night. You fluff the sleeping bag, fold an extra blanket at the foot, and line up your essentials: the book of constellations, a small wooden flashlight, and a handwritten note on thick paper. You pick it up and read, "If you wake in the middle of the night, don't worry. The stars will still be here. And so will your dreams." A soft breeze rustles the fabric of the tent. You hear the crackle of the fire continuing outside, and the occasional hoot of an owl deep in the woods. Everything feels right. Everything feels calm. You zip up your jacket and head outside again. The night has fully arrived now. The sky above is thick with stars, not sprinkled, but flooded. A velvet sky filled with galaxies, scattered with diamonds and stories untold. You sit again by the fire. But this time, you don't need tea. You just breathe. Long, slow, quiet breaths. You feel the earth holding you, the sky above you, and your heart finally resting. This is your campsite. This is your sky. And the night is only just beginning. The stars, they've multiplied. It's as if the sky was waiting for you to notice, and now that you've settled in, it's ready to show you more. Above, the constellations come into focus: Orion, Cassiopeia, the Big Dipper. But something feels different tonight. They're not just dots in the sky. They feel alive. Not moving, not speaking, but glowing with a quiet energy. Like they remember you. Like they've seen you before. You lean back in your chair, wrapped in the soft blanket, and the fire beside you hums low, steady, content. Its glow flickers gently across your face, while the night air brushes against your cheeks. You take another slow breath. The scent of pine needles and old wood surrounds you, and you notice something new, a faint, silvery shimmer drifting through the trees. It's not fog, and it's not quite light. It's more like stardust, soft as mist, floating low to the ground. When it touches the tips of the grass, they glow, just for a second, then settle back into stillness. You stand, slowly. Curious. Calm. The shimmer seems to notice. It doesn't rush toward you, but it waits, patiently, gently swirling in the open space ahead. You step toward it. And with each step, you feel lighter. Not dizzy. Not strange. Just unburdened. Like you've stepped out of something heavy and into something kind. The shimmer leads you down a smaller path you hadn't noticed before, a soft trail lined with moss and glowing stones. As you walk, the forest opens around you, and the stars above seem closer. Like the sky has lowered itself, just a little, to meet you. And then, through the trees, you see it, a small observatory dome, tucked between the pines. Round. Wooden, with a telescope peeking from its roof. Light spills softly from its windows, and a sign on the door reads, "For Dreamers Only." You smile. Because of course, you are one. You open the door slowly. Inside, the space is warm, still, and filled with quiet wonder. Star charts line the walls, but none you've seen before. These constellations aren't from science books. They're from dreams. You read their names softly to yourself: the sleeping whale, the lantern fox, the river of echoes, the nest of forgotten wishes. A single chair sits in the center of the room. Beneath the telescope. You sit, gently. The seat cradles you like it was made just for you. You tilt your eyes up to the eyepiece and look into the sky. But what you see isn't just stars. You see a memory, a soft, glowing image. Of a night long ago, when you stared at the sky as a child, wondering if it stared back. You see laughter. A blanket on the grass. A cup of warm milk in your hands. A promise someone made to you that the stars would always be there, no matter how the world changed. You blink, and the image fades. But the warmth remains. You stay in that chair for a while, letting the telescope show you quiet wonders: a glowing moon over a lake, a tiny fox curled in a glowing nest, a map of dreams with no beginning and no end. Then, slowly, you rise. You leave the observatory. Step back into the night. And the shimmer, that soft, glowing mist, gathers once more around your feet. Not guiding now. Just comforting. You walk back to your camp. Your tent glows softly, and the fire still crackles. The stars above are brighter than ever. But not in a loud way. They shimmer like lullabies. Like memories. You wrap the blanket tighter around your shoulders and know that something magical has begun. And it's not over yet. The air has grown still. Not cold, but still. Like the entire forest is holding its breath, waiting for something sacred. You've returned to your chair by the fire. The flames are lower now, burning deep orange, like molten amber. They no longer flicker to impress, they simply glow. You sip the last of your tea, now lukewarm, but comforting. The blanket wraps around you like a second skin. You tilt your head back and look up. And there it is. Midnight. Not a sound, not a clock, but a feeling, a shift in the air. A deepening in the sky. The stars above seem endless now. A soft river of light stretches across the sky, the Milky Way, more vivid than you've ever seen it. Like a silk ribbon soaked in light, draped across the heavens. You begin to notice something more. Movement. But not on the ground. Not in the trees. In the sky. Soft trails of light, like drifting fireflies, but far, far above. You realize you're watching a meteor shower. Each shooting star cuts gently through the sky. Graceful and silent, a celestial whisper. You count the first one, then lose track. Not because there are too many, but because you stop wanting to count. You simply watch. And breathe. Each streak of light feels like a secret wish, a story untold, a gentle reminder that beauty often comes unannounced. The forest remains quiet. The fire crackles. The stars dance. And you feel weightless. Not floating, not leaving. Just unburdened. As if gravity itself has decided to let you rest. You lie back in the chair, fully reclined now, and feel your body completely supported. The ground beneath you, steady and soft. The sky above, vast and kind. Somewhere. Nearby, a soft chime rings. You don't open your eyes to see it. You just let it be, like wind through glass, or moonlight through trees. Then, a voice, not spoken, but felt, rests now, stargazer. The sky will keep watch tonight. You let out a long breath, one you didn't know you were holding. And in that exhale, something lets go, a worry, a thought, a tiny knot inside you, unwinds. The fire burns lower still. Your eyes flutter, then close. But your mind floats. Not racing. Not planning. Just drifting on a night. Full of stars, under a sky that feels like home. This moment is yours. No schedule. No sounds. Only peace. Only stars. Only sleep. You've arrived at the quietest part of the night. Where nothing moves, and time has no meaning. The stars above are still watching. The fire has faded to soft, glowing embers. And you are warm. Wrapped in your blanket, held by the earth, cradled by the sky. There's nothing else to do. Nowhere else to go. Everything you need is here. The wind has gone still. The forest is asleep. And you are nearly there. Let go, just a little more. Let your thoughts dissolve, like stardust in the dark. Let your body melt into the quiet. Every breath is slower now. Softer. Quieter. Like waves in the distance, like clouds drifting far above. You are safe. You are at peace. You are home. And as the sky continues to shimmer, and the stars whisper their lullabies, you drift deeper and deeper into the quiet. Into the warmth. Into the stars. You don't need to listen anymore. You don't need to think. Just breathe. Just float. Sleep is here now. It's close. It's gentle. It's yours. Let go, completely. Sink into the stillness. Sink into the stars. This is your night. This is your rest. This is Pillow Hour.